Hola, peoples. Hello, welcome. How's it going? It is our afternoon edition of Deviant Daily, and we are here together, sharing and caring. Do you ever feel? Hello, Raylene. Um, do you ever feel like what it's like when you cry, like you cry and cry and cry, and you just feel exhausted and depleted, like emotionally drained? Um, but do you ever feel that way without crying? Like that's kind of how I feel right now. It's like just drained, just kind of tired, like done. But yeah, we're gonna have fun today. I enjoy doing these videos, and I'm consistent. I've been very consistent with this, so I'm like, I am not going to miss a day. We are not. This helps me find my joy. This helps me. Well, hello, Jessica Justice, welcome. But yeah, we're gonna work with tarot. We're gonna work with my whispers of Lord Ganesha oracle cards, and this is the last day of my friend Elisa of Elisa Soul Kisses. She has her crystal sale crystal event going on, and you can find the link in the description. Okay, so all right. What kind of shop do you have, Shelly? Same, Lily. Same. Good to see your face. Good to see your name pop up. Okay, so I'm shuffling. Y'all. We'll get into this. I feel like I need to shuffle a little longer. Okay. All right. Okay. If you want, comment 1, 2, or 3, and the number that we will choose. Oh my gosh, I can't like shuffle and talk at the same time right now. Sugar. But the number that we choose, the number that gets the most votes, we'll choose that stack. So 1, 2, or 3. We got a 2, we got a 1. We got a 2, we got a 1. So 1, 2, or 3. And if I have to be the deciding factor, I'm not sure what we're gonna do. So someone else comment 1, 2, or 3. Oh, of course, Elise. Of course, you pick a 3. So I need someone else to comment as well. Okay, we have 2 3s. Well, hello, 3. Here we go. We're gonna choose from the third stack. But as before, let me show you our tarot card. The tarot card that comes up today is Judgment Reversed. Okay, Judgment Reversed. So just take a look at the card. You don't have to know anything about tarot. If you do, that's wonderful as well. And share. What the heck? Oh, card file. Share your thoughts. Share your perceptions. Anything that comes up. Judgment Reverse, major arcana, so we know it's a big stuff going on, and yeah, but it doesn't have to be it's just information that we're working with, so we don't have to be like, oh my gosh, Judgment Reverse, what's going on? But it does, with Judgment Reverse, major arcana card, it does make me think of the final judgment before, like, as all of us process in life before we enter the next phase in life. And so, yeah, judgment. It's this again, Judgment Reverse, and that's why I titled this video. It's time to pull back, to focus in, and to wait. Well, hello, Mitchie. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy now. You arrived, and look, we're good. Everything is right. We have Lillian, we have Aileen, we have Mitchie. We have all of you, everybody. So good. I'm happy. But yeah, with Judgment Reverse, it's time. We're not there yet. We're not finally. Hello, Desiree. Welcome. So we're not there yet. We're not quite cooked, you know? And so it's time for us to kind of pull back. It's like we're on that verge of expression. We're on that verge of this turning point in life, but it's not quite finished. We're not quite done. We put the toothpicks in and there's still some stuff on the toothpicks. It's not finished yet. Does that make sense? And so that's judgment reverse. It's like we have to pay attention to what we're going in, what we're going through. Pay attention to being quite discerning right now, and give ourselves some more time to cook. It reminds me a lot as well. It's like you have to. I can't remember how many weeks in, but like a pregnancy, how many weeks out before it's like safe to say, okay, let's wait for a certain period of time before we announce that, oh yeah, we're pregnant, because a lot of things can happen in the first few weeks or for several weeks, and then like you have to pass a certain month, certain trimester, whatever they call it. I'm no expert in this birthing stuff, but there's different periods where you get to and you're okay, and that's how this feels right now. It's like, okay, we are birthing something into the world, but we're not quite there yet, so we need to keep that still within us. We need to perfect it a little. We need to give it some more time, give it some more nourishment, give it more before we actually step out into the world. Does that make sense? Okay. So just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. And it's really a time where we need to pay attention to our physical body. A lot of times with judgment, I think of mediumship, connecting with the dead, but reverse, I do think of mediumship, but I think of more so like, instead of focusing on spirit, we need to focus on ourselves. We need to focus on the living. We need to focus on being present for the physical life that we have, the physical experiences. It's so important that we remember the dead, for sure, remember our ancestors, but do things in our mundane world to honor those who have come before us, and just also to take care of our bodies and to be very aware, like, what is my body expressing right now? What does it need, and what have I been neglecting, and what can I do to turn that around? Does that make sense? And this can be a heavy time. This can be a heavy time, but that doesn't mean it's a bad time. It just means that we're working with some intense stuff, and we just need to be aware of what we're working with. And so, with that being said, just keep that in mind as we process the next cards, okay? So, our first card from the Oracle, Whispers of Ganesha, of Lord Ganesha, the first card is Promise of the Future. Rest assured, something new is on the horizon. I already like this because it reminds us again that judgment reverse is like we're not there yet. We need to take some more time for ourselves to cook. I like the cooking. The cooking. We need to take some time to just solidify what we're going through a little more. To really prepare and be aware of what we really, really want. Right. So we're not there yet, but rest assured, we're getting there. Okay. Um, all indications are favoring a time of new awareness. Seek new outlets for your creative expression. This heralds the beginning of a new phase in your life. Ganesha is asking that you take time to reflect on your desires and dreams. It is time that you begin down the road of a new creative endeavor. Ask Ganesha to help you uncover the desires of your subconscious mind and then follow any creative nudges you feel. You may experience them as innovative sparks that come to you unexpectedly. This momentum will start you down a path that may involve a view of the world. Reflect on your past endeavors. Take time to acknowledge and understand your lessons and blessings. Okay, this is important. This aligns with the judgment reverse. Reflect on your past endeavors. Take time to acknowledge and understand your lessons and your blessings. Feel gratitude for the path that has led you to this point in time. You are receiving the gift of freedom to choose what you will pursue. There may also be an ending taking place, which is perfect with judgment. Uh, all of life has its cycles. Through experiences and choices, you learn and grow. You are steadily progressing through the many phases of your life, which with each ending comes the promise of a new dawn. So, what does that say to you, and how does that make you feel? What pops up? Promise of the future. I like that with Judgment Reverse, because we recognize that, okay, we understand like the inevitable here is that change is here, change is coming, is always right. And so we know that we're at a very close turning point in our lives. But before we get to that space, it is vital, it is important that we focus on where we have been, how far we have come, and just what we want to what we want to implement, and really acknowledge, the process. Acknowledge that energy. Acknowledge, um, you know that beauty, the unfolding of our own life adventure. And I think it's, again, another time to focus on not being so judgmental. No pun. It's time to not be so judgmental on ourselves, and not be so harsh on ourselves, and take care of what the body needs, take care of our physical space, and make sure that we do right by doing better, doing better for ourselves. And learn to work through, ancestral trauma, ancestral stuff that just doesn't serve us anymore. And just be better. Like I said, do as best as we can at any given moment. We're all learning. As long as we show up, we make mistakes. We learn through challenges, and we own those, and we try to be better. And I think that this promise of the future, it's those important little details that we focus on, we give life to. It's like, okay, yeah, I've made mistakes, I've been through some stuff, I've done some stuff, and I'm okay. Like, I acknowledge that. I'm not trying to lie, I'm not trying to take it away from my story. It's a part of me. But guess what? I'm here now, and I know that I'm at this turning point, and I can reflect upon all of these things, these lessons that I've learned, and I get to choose to be better, and I get to choose to take the lessons from these experiences, and they are a part of me. Does that make sense? Um, so let's see what our next card has to offer. Ooh, card 2, childlike expression. In truth, within every soul exists an aspect known as the inner child. You can champion your inner child's emotional life by listening carefully to what you need and want in your own heart. You may have been taught to give up your own desires for the sake of others. This is not necessary. Ganesha is bringing the guidance that not acknowledging your desires and needs takes away from your life force and defeats your spirit. As a child, you were a sensory expert. It is now time to re stimulate your inner child's ability to look, listen, touch, and explore. Explore the world in order to reconnect with your emotions. Practice trusting your inner knowing or senses. Give your inner child love and a voice. Express your true feelings. Connect deeply to yourself on an emotional level by allowing all of your uncomfortable feelings to reach the surface of your awareness and be seen and experienced. Find patience and joy in simple things. Take a step away from acquiring material things and take pleasure in the wisdom of your own soul. Love, respect, and honor your inner child. Allow time for play in whatever mode that pleases you, be it socializing, singing, yoga, travel, talking, yeah, or taking a walk, dancing, meditating, or writing. This is how your inner child operates. It knows no boundaries, holds no expectations, and loves unconditionally. Oh, well, I'm glad that you love this. Snaps. What does that? What does it say to you? How does this make you feel? I'm really enjoying the way that this is. Oh, I'm just dropping everything today. I'm really enjoying how this is unfolding. Right. So childlike expression, what's that? What's that saying to you? Again, we have this promise of the future, and I think that we need to look at our future from a childlike place, from that inner child that is excited about everything, that is excited about life. And when we have the judgment reverse filtering this reading, we recognize that yes, some big stuff is happening, and it is time to have fun again. It is time to look at the world and stop being so bogged down by the bullshit that is everybody. There we're in a time right now that can offer some really amazing shift, really amazing changes. And it is by working together and doing better together and not, placing such harshness and unforgiveness on people, right? It's time that we learn that this is a process. Life is an adventure of unfolding. And when we see through child's eyes, when we see through our inner child and we explore the newness, the freshness that life has to offer us. Oh my gosh, so much fun. There is a rebirthing process happening, obviously, here. It's taking some time because it takes time to be able to have fun, for some people, anyways, like me. It takes time to be able to have fun. It takes time. It's a process to let go, right? And to learn to just, enjoy the experience, enjoy the moment without judgment, without expectation. Just enjoy the process. Does that make sense? Oh no, never, never, never give up your dreams for anybody. If you have dreams, the people in our lives should, yes, maybe challenge us, but they should support us. They should help us. They should, not try and snuff those dreams out. Wow, look at you. I love this. I just have to do this because I like to look at the braids. It's just so they're so nice. So I just met someone and who hints at a future and a family, and I think I wanted to take it slow. So I think it's saying like, yes, it's baking, it's a baking time. Take it slow and enjoy the journey and learn from each other. Yes, yes. Like yes. There is like a deliciousness to unfolding, when we take things slow. There's like that anticipation, there's that excitement and the adventure. And we don't have to judge anything. We don't have to rush into anything. Yeah, sure. Okay, future. That's wonderful. But we can keep that in mind, but let's discover each other. Let's discover these things and let's learn and grow together and see where it ends up, Absolutely, I like that. But let's have fun. Let's enjoy this for what it is. Let's not put any heaviness because when people talk about the future, it's like, oh gosh, there's a lot of heaviness, like expectations, and we don't need to. As long as we keep checking in with one another that we're on the same page, let's just start enjoying the process, right? So uh next card, let us see what the third and final card in this adventure that we're co-creating here has to say. Ooh, I like it. It's sustenance. Sustenance, say it with me, sustenance. I just like saying the word sustenance. um Anywho, enjoy the nourishment that life can give you. Sustenance. What does that say to you? How does that make you feel? Especially what we've discussed so far, like sustenance. Enjoy the nourishment that life can give you. You are in a time of abundance where there is more than enough to support and nourish your desires. Ganesha encourages you to appreciate all the blessings, treats, gifts, friendships, and love surrounding you now. Nourishing your soul can mean finding interesting, exciting, and stimulating ways to experience life. This is a time to learn, grow, and change. Ooh. It can also mean that refusing to create, experience, and grow can be detrimental to you. Only you can truly know what your soul desires. It is essential to find ways to understand and do something about. your needs. This means listening to your inner dreams, hopes, and wishes. On occasion, it may mean acting in ways contrary to what others expect or hope from you. Cole, are you here? I don't know, Cole. Your name popped up, Cole. So I'm acknowledging you right now. I feel like something's up. So if you're here, give us a sign. No, if you're here, if you watch a recording, let me know. But this pops up for you for sure. Um, Anyway, sustenance. What does that say? I like it. I like it because it's definitely like feed your soul, nourish yourself, take care, and enjoy it. Like enjoy the beauty that life has to offer. And where oh my god, I can't talk right. Where we once have seen closed doors, it is important that we start to see them as opportunities for growth. And instead of focusing on the doors that were closed, we focus on the blessing that, you know what, that was for someone else. That was not mine. And I have many doors, many opportunities presenting themselves to live and experience life as a great adventure, great love, you know. Ooh, I like that. Drink it all in, enjoy the good, and focus on blessings and gratitude for all of our gifts. Yeah, and just like enjoy life as best as we can with whatever we have. You know, it's finding the things that we can really appreciate and allow ourselves to really tap into. I like sustenance, especially when you think the promise of the future. It's like, okay, the promise is that, you know, our future is grand, our future is beautiful, and it is time for us to focus on that beauty. It's time for us to realize, like, you know what, now's not quite the time to really jump off that sort of ledge into initiation. Now is the time to take a step back and to really discern if this is what I want out of life. Is this really what I want to be doing? Is this who I am? Are these the people that I really want to be around? Like, is this for me? Take some time to question things and ask ourselves, like, am I in the right space? And then childlike expression, it's time to look at things from a childlike inner child view. It's time to look at the world from a new perspective and start to engage in a way that is fresh and fun and exciting. Well, hello, Felicia. Good to see you. And to really start to see things and explore them from a new way, not from rose-colored glasses. We're not lying to ourselves, but we're looking to unfold the life that is really excitable, and to be able to look at things from a different way. And I think we all know those people who, you know, you're like, "Ugh, this is just a piece of bread," and people are like, oh my god, look at the fluffiness, look at the color, look at the texture. It's, oh my god, you know, they see everything in that sort of like really cool inner child way. They're exploring it from, you know, from very various viewpoints. And I think that that is so interesting and needed right now for each and every one of us. And sustenance, feed your soul, feed your heart, feed your body, you know what it needs. So pay attention. Again, with judgment reverse, you're being called to take care of your body. What do you need right now? What do you need to do to and for your body? Like, what does it need? It's time. It's time that you feed it and you take care of it and you give to it, you know? It's your temple. So take care of it. Be good to it. I like Do you have any last minute thoughts? I think that we are being called, like, I feel like we're being called to take action, but right now it's more like researching and finding out new ways to really think and explore before we do the work. Like, yes, there's some massive change happening for us, but we're not quite there yet. Okay? We're not quite there yet. We'll get there, but let's embrace the moment, let's embrace the process right now before we do, you know, jump off and initiate into something new. Let's just have fun. Okay, so With that being said, I hope that this gives you something to think about, something to explore on your own and meditate with. That's why we do these deviant dailies, 2 times a day, Monday through Friday. One in the morning around 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and then another one in the afternoon between like 3 and 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I show up, and I enjoy connecting with you. I enjoy spending time with you. So I thank you for sharing time and space with me. It really means a lot, and I love seeing your names up here, and getting to know you. As we share this together. So I hope that you can take something from this. That's always the goal. So utilize what you can, and just release what doesn't serve you. Release what doesn't click. And, if you want, there are various ways to show your support and appreciation. Just click the links in the description. There are various ways. Like I said, and today is the last day of my friend Elisa of Elisa Soul Kisses. She has a sale right now. Crystals, oils, curios, a lot of wonderful things. So click the link in the description to find the group, and, to enjoy. So thank you so much for showing up today. I will talk to you tomorrow morning. Okay. Take care.